What is the female reproductive cycle in anatomy? Imagine a process that happens quietly inside the body every month, preparing a woman for the possibility of pregnancy. This is the female reproductive cycle, a series of natural changes in the ovaries and uterus that keep the reproductive system functioning smoothly. It usually lasts about 28 days, but it can be a little longer or shorter depending on the person. The cycle has two main parts: the ovarian cycle and the uterine or menstrual cycle. The ovarian cycle starts with the development of follicles in the ovaries. During the first phase, called the follicular phase, several follicles begin to grow under the influence of a hormone called follicle-stimulating hormone. One follicle becomes dominant and continues to mature, producing more estrogen. Around day 14, a sudden surge in luteinizing hormone causes the dominant follicle to release its egg in a process called ovulation. This egg then travels into the fallopian tube, ready for potential fertilization. After ovulation, the luteal phase begins. The ruptured follicle transforms into a structure called the corpus luteum, which produces progesterone and some estrogen. These hormones prepare the lining of the uterus, known as the endometrium, to support a fertilized egg. If the egg is not fertilized, the corpus luteum breaks down, leading to a drop in hormone levels. This causes the thickened lining of the uterus to shed, resulting in menstrual bleeding, which marks the start of a new cycle. The uterine cycle works hand in hand with the ovarian cycle. During the menstrual phase, the endometrial lining is shed, causing bleeding. Then, in the proliferative phase, rising estrogen levels from the maturing follicles cause the lining to rebuild and thicken. As the cycle progresses into the secretory phase, progesterone from the corpus luteum makes the lining more glandular and nutrient-rich, ready to nurture a fertilized egg. If no pregnancy occurs, hormone levels fall, the lining breaks down, and bleeding begins again. Hormones play a key role in controlling this entire process. The hypothalamus in the brain releases gonadotropin-releasing hormone, which signals the pituitary gland to produce follicle-stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone. These hormones stimulate the ovaries to develop follicles, trigger ovulation, and support the corpus luteum. Estrogen and progesterone then regulate the growth and shedding of the uterine lining, completing the cycle. This cycle is vital for reproduction because it ensures the maturation of eggs, prepares the uterus for pregnancy, and supports early embryo development if fertilization happens. It also causes changes in cervical mucus and body temperature that can influence fertility. In essence, the female reproductive cycle is a finely tuned process that keeps the reproductive system ready for new life each month.